this joke, right? Maybe it's Einstein said it. The reason we need time is so that everything doesn't happen all at once. So it's, you might be frustrated it's not happening too fast, but you don't want it to happen too fast, right? If it happened too fast, Bitcoin would go to, if I said to you, guess what? Everybody watched Michael Saylor's talk and everybody on Wall Street agrees with him. And so they all bought Bitcoin. Tomorrow morning, you would wake up and Bitcoin would be $8 million a coin. And what would you think? You would think, dang, I should have bought more when I wish it didn't happen so fast. You don't want it to happen that fast. Right now, we're in this very ideal situation. We'll remember this time period fondly. We'll look back at this. Bitcoin trading at 26,000. We all know what's about to happen. We all know corporations are going to adopt it. Wall Street's going to adopt it. We know the ETFs are coming. We know the capital is coming. We know everyone's going to wake up and figure this out, but they don't have the ability to buy it yet. So you know the future, but it has not manifested itself in the price. You're going to wish, for these days back, because these are the days where you can work in a job at McDonald's and you can make whatever X dollars an hour and go buy Bitcoin. And one day, you'll look back and say, I was actually making the equivalent of $8,000 an hour at McDonald's.
Welcome back to the channel. Aaron here from the Bitcoin Bros coming back at you with another cryptocurrency video. And that was Michael Saylor in that video there discussing why you shouldn't want Bitcoin to go up to $5 million over the next month, because that wouldn't give you the opportunity to buy more. And as we can see right here, Bitcoin is currently trading at $96,000. And over on Twitter, a lot of people are freaking out because Bitcoin is now supposedly in a bear market. Everybody's freaking out about this big Bitcoin drop. It dropped from 99 to 96, and people are just absolutely going crazy. It's literally insane. We were just at 60K a couple of weeks ago, and now it's at 96, and people are thinking that's a major pullback. Just to tell you guys, during bull markets, Bitcoin can pull back 30% but still be in an uptrend. That's what we've seen in the past. But currently, Bitcoin's at 96.5. I don't think you should be panicking now. And this is MooMoo. Make sure to check out MooMoo. You can trade MicroStrategy options, Bitcoin, other stocks, crypto, whatever you want. Have an affiliate link. You sign up, use the affiliate link. You can get a lot of free stocks, and those stocks individually could be valued up to $2,000. Make sure to check it out. That'll be in the description and the comment section below. But we're going to get into some MicroStrategy news today, some Bitcoin news, mostly focusing on MicroStrategy and the big announcement that Michael Saylor just made. We need more green dots on SaylorTracker.com. Every single time he's posted this, normally he posts this on Sunday, he announced a buy that he did on Bitcoin on that following Monday. So be expecting something from Michael Saylor on Monday morning talking about how much Bitcoin they've bought. And if you guys are interested, make sure to check out our Patreon. We have exclusive content over there, trade alerts. Make sure to check that out. That'll be in the description below as well. And in one of our past videos, the Quant Bros talked about how Michael Saylor could be announcing that they bought 100,000 Bitcoin or more. They actually had this bullish scenario of 135,000 Bitcoin. So there's been some speculation between what people think is going to be this buy. Some people think that they haven't tapped the ATM out fully. This is just going to be the convertible offering of $3 billion that they used. So you can see here, this is what Ben Workman thinks. He thinks about $1 billion per day starting this evening on Sunday through Friday, close of trading. That's what he thinks Saylor is going to be doing with the rest of the buying this week, and that's probably going to be coming mostly from the ATM. I'm guessing that Ben thinks that Saylor probably used all of the convertible offerings, the $3 billion from that. And he also says here he expects that some of the capital has already been deployed, perhaps all the capital from the bond offering. He's saying that he's probably has most of the capital from the ATM sitting on the sidelines, going to be purchasing that throughout the week. And he says that they're going to be doing another $3 billion convertible bond. So that's what Ben Workman thinks. That's a little bit different than what we heard from the Quant Bros, what they think, a couple of days ago in one of our videos. So, a lot of people are speculating about what's going to happen in the short term. And let's go back to the clip from Saylor that we just watched. you don't really need to pay attention to all these short-term moves. I mean, if you're a day trader and you care about these short-term price movements, yes, you would care about what Saylor's doing every single day, but just know where Bitcoin is going over the long term, know where MicroStrategy is going over the long term, and invest accordingly. And something I was thinking about here, if MicroStrategy did buy over 100,000 Bitcoin over this past week or this weekend, and the price of Bitcoin went down, do you think they're going to stop Bitcoin from going into a future bear market? And I thought about this. This is one of the reasons why I think maybe Saylor didn't deploy all the money he got from the ATMs. Maybe he's holding some of that for this week to potentially be bullish into November 29th for the QQQ inclusion. Maybe that's what his thoughts are. He's not using all those ATM funds. But also here from Crypto Anarchist, he explains that there are two reasons why the current price really doesn't change until Saylor announces it, because he's buying over the counter. He's not hitting the exchanges, so he's not messing with those order books. And he's usually buying when the market volume can handle the volatility. He doesn't want to make the market insane, just hot enough to give MicroStrategy stock greater volatility. So a lot of speculation about how this Bitcoin is being bought, how it affects the price. Put your thoughts on all this in the comment section below. But one thing we do know for sure here is Saylor is taking full advantage of Wall Street because he's announcing these buys right before the market opens. He's buying on the weekends when the markets are closed, so he can buy Bitcoin during lower volume days, post about it on X, and pump MicroStrategy and Bitcoin on Monday before institutions can react. This is something he has done. And that is one of the reasons why MicroStrategy has been so powerful, because they're using this intelligent leverage, as they would call it, to buy Bitcoin at the right time. So something to think about there. And then from Krem here, he says, what happens if MicroStrategy buys 100,000 more Bitcoin? Currently trading at a net asset value of 2.954 with 331,000 Bitcoin at $421 a share. The NAV would drop to 2.26, which would be a 30% drop. So we could see MicroStrategy rally 30% up just to get back to that 2.954 net asset value. And as Bitcoin gets more bullish, we tend to see the net asset value go up. So if Bitcoin continues to go to 110, 120, 130, 140, however high it goes during this bull market, we could see the net asset value go a lot higher than this 3x. We could see 4x, 5x, 6x, something to keep in mind, but we could see potentially a stock surge tomorrow if net asset value falls and buyers come in to get it back up to around that 3x price. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. I think this week is going to be very, very exciting for MicroStrategy, for Bitcoin. It's going to be really interesting and telling to see how Bitcoin performs and how MicroStrategy performs this week with all the Saylor buying. And we'll be keeping you guys up to date. So like and subscribe for more videos. We have new MicroStrategy content coming out every single day. Bitcoin content coming out every single day. My name is Aaron from the Bitcoin Bros. I'm out. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great rest of your day.